introduce the intro since I've been forgetting to do that for a few videos. Hi everybody, it's Ace and we're playing Forza Horizon 3 today. It's nothing major, we're not going to do any sort of races, just sort of driving around. And Don Squally, if you actually read the comment I left on your video and have come to see my result of this recreation car, you know, replica, this is how you actually do it. This is how it actually looked. And it's on sport suspension, sport tires, racing tire width. I don't know what my dogs are doing. Clover! Stupid dogs. And that is not an RB26, Don Squally. That is a 2-liter inline-4 VVT, which still isn't the correct engine, but it's very close to the one that was an initial D when it got the engine swap. When Takami's 86 had an engine swap, it was to a Toyota 4AG GEU. Oh, sorry, not GEU, just for 4A GEU 20-valve silver top. And that particular engine revved to 11,000 RPM. This is sort of the toned down version and only revs to 9,000 RPM. As you can see, I've put a 6-speed in here for gear ratio tuning. I try to only use the 5 gears that were actually used in the show. The real 86 still had stock 5-speed transmission, which is incredible to say the least. The way Takami could slide that thing around. But of course, in the show and in real life, you can still tune the gearbox without a racing transmission. In the game, you can't. So you put in a 6-speed. Or you can put in a sport tranny and just sort of run with that. And that's my fault there. You're only supposed to have 247 horsepower. The actual car only had 240. I have 247 for accurate torque figures. What the hell are my dogs doing? Chevy, Clover! What is your deal? As you can see, it slides pretty decent. I didn't even need to counter steer there. If you want, I could show you how to build this magnificent thing. And I did not mean to hit him. He didn't even have a blinker or anything. There's a roll cage interior-wise, and the windows are obviously blacked out. Blacked out. Jeez. Can't speak today. Having an issue. I'm a bit sick. I honestly don't know what they're doing. I honestly have no idea what my dogs are doing back there. I will try to resolve that, or at least get them to shut up for the duration of the video. Next episode of Let's Fly Away will be out by next week. You have my word on that. Over the weekend, I will be uploading Let's Fly Away. What are we on now? 11 or 12? I think it's 11. I'll have to check on that. But we are going to go to the auto show, and we're going to buy a Toyota Trueno. Not Truno, Trueno. It's a Japanese name, you're supposed to pronounce it as such. Of course, I'm American, so my accent sort of dulls it off, so I guess if you wanted to be overly woo-woo about the name, you could say Trueno or something. You know, you can rule the R, accent it a little bit if you really wanted to. I'm not gonna, because I know I'll F it up constantly. Alright? Paint job is just a stereotypical Panda Choino. It's $25,000 at Auto Show. You can pick one up for about 5 to 10 grand in the auction house if you're lucky. But the initial D community is pretty big, and since this car isn't in any of the other current Forza games, I guess you could say a lot of people have stayed here, at least for the time being, just to mess around with Toyota cars. You know, Forza Motorsport 7, Forza Horizon 4. I am expecting Forza Motorsport 8 to come out late this year or early next year. I'm thinking sometime between August and October this year, if they're going to do it this year. Alright, first thing you do when you get the car in, you switch it to this 2-liter VVT. Stock, 212 horsepower. That's a $10,000 engine. There are no body modifications. Clear that up right now. You only ever have to put on sport tire compound, race tire width. Because in the show, the tires are about the same width as the back mud flaps. You were right about those rotiforms. They are actually extremely show accurate. Surprisingly so for Forza game. You can never seem to get anything show accurate in a Forza game. You do put on racing brakes, because you want to brake as best as possible. You put sport suspension, not race, sport. You don't have to keep it stock. You don't have to have street. You can use sport. That's acceptable. That's an acceptable ride height for in-show. And it also means that your car suspension will react in similar ways to how the show showed it reacting, with the way the front end dips as Takumi brakes. You put in racing anti-roll bars, because I know in show the sway bar would have been tuned. You lighten it as much as possible, because in Season 4, I actually forget his name. I watch the show so often, like literally once every day or at least once a week. I forget the guy's name. Hold on. See you in part 2, because this is running long.